Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Uniqo Williams, and I'm here with.
What's up? Your boy Monterey Hudson back again.
And we episode 8. You know, the episode where there's a twist and there's some foreshadowing of what's to come. You know that whole thing. We got that popping off this week, man. Before we get into it, I just want to ask how you doing, Monterey? You good?
Oh yeah, we cooling, man. It's been a long journey through the midsection of She-Hulk, and I'm finally awake, and I finally can say that we have a good episode of She-Hulk. A really
That's
good.
actually really fair. Like I know how you get. I know how you get, and make sure that y'all like and subscribe. I'm sure there's a button on this thing. I'm running the show today, um, but I'm sure there's some kind of button I can put on here to be like and subscribe or something. But it's cool. We just can just like and subscribe. I'm here for it. I'm gonna do this real quick. Boom. We're gonna share it real quick to the people. Let them know what they say. Call the ambulance. Tell them pick up the ribbit. Ribbit, rip it. We start this episode out with She-Hulk. It got to take a case. I don't know what's up with my man's trying to protect Best Buy, man. What's going on with that?
I mean, you got some vigilante dude, Mr. Leapfrog himself. And he had a malfunctioning suit made by our favorite tailor, Mr. Luke, and he wanted to sue him. Really, pretty simple as that. All right, cool. I'm just gonna nip this in the bud. We ain't finna link when it this out. Come to find out that Buddy was using the suit wrong because he didn't want to use the instructions correctly. How do we find that out? Because Luke had wonderful representation in the form of Matt Murdock, yes, the Daredevil himself, finally made an appearance. It's been 7 episodes. By the time he made an appearance in episode 8, so he finally makes his appearance in the courtroom first. Beats Jen Walters. Surprising, not surprising, however you want to feel about it. Now they beat Jen Walters. Then they end up meeting because Mr. Leapfrog is getting attacked by Matt Murdock outside of there. And this is like right after Jen and Matt Murdock have a little chemistry at the bar. They both end up going after Mr. Leapfrog and found out Mr. Leapfrog is not a good dude. He actually kidnapped Luke because he's crazy. And he got money. So when you're crazy and you got money, you can hire some goons, which wonderful thing. We find out the difference between a goon and a henchman. A goon is just
Find that
somebody
out.
that you get with money. No. A goon is somebody that you get with money. A henchman is somebody that believes in your cause. We have known the difference now, so therefore there could be no debate about it. And
No
otherwise,
debate.
wonderful. So then just after that, a combination of She-Hulk and Daredevil beat the heck out of a whole bunch of goons, and then they sleep together. I can't go wrong with that. And so they sleep together after that, and after they sleep together, the episode seems like it should be over, but it's not because Jen still has to go accept her award for Female Lawyer of the Year, which we come to find out is more like a participation trophy because there's about 7 to 8 Female Lawyers of the Year, and it's just like, oh, so this is what we're doing. Cool. And after we find out there's a whole bunch of participation trophies, finally serious intellectual, whatever, the freaking website that's been after Jen Walters, they strike. They hack her event and they basically post, because we saw her one night stand from not a one night stand. We saw her dude that was dating her, was part of the group. We saw that he finally decides to strike and all the stuff he downloaded from her phone, which makes me wonder, there's no way that video that he showed with them getting intimate, there's no way that came from her phone. Because that was a camera that was like facing the bed. There's just no way that came from her phone unless like she tapes herself doing it, which is an entire different set of worms.
It's a
But
whole
regardless,
different show.
everybody at the gala is seeing Jen get intimate, with said person, and she snaps, breaks the projector, which makes some of the building have some damage, which is what Matt Murdock warned her prior in the episode, that you keep on causing collateral damage without really thinking of the consequences of what you're doing. So, which is a very good point, by the way. I love that about Matt Murdock. I love this. So after she snaps, it seems like the people from Miss Marvel, I want to say it's either them or Sword, the people
What's they called, the red
prevention
rags?
control.
The
Who's that
people that
called?
tried to stop her at the end of Miss
Yeah,
Marvel.
like the people with the guns at
Yeah.
the end. It sort of seemed like the people from I don't know, the prevention control people from Miss Marvel, or maybe even Sword. I'm not 100% sure who, but they end up coming there, which is weird. They just mysteriously popped up at this gala event out of
I
nowhere.
gotta
Like,
drop
oh,
a dime on this nigga.
y'all just up there sitting there
Shit.
waiting for this crap to pop off, but whatever.
Mhm.
So they was right there waiting on her, and she's been quote unquote arrested, and it's just I guess she's gonna be the plaintiff in the next episode. Somebody's gonna have to represent her because she snapped, and intellectual or whatever that group is got what they wanted. They made her out to be a bad guy.
With good reason. I mean, but also bad reason. I feel like if I was there, like, okay. Let's 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 step back for a second. First of all, we just need to talk about how Luke just stole the show for me in the first part. I mean,
Wow.
if that ain't the sassiest thing I ever seen in my life, man. Luke showed out in this episode first and foremost, and I interesting Matt Murdock appearance. That was cool. I guess I want to just speak on. We have Wakandan appropriation going on. I'm the best African collector of all time, and then we got the fourth wall look. It's like we speak. It's like this show is speaking to so many areas of light skinned folk. We got the incel cats, we got the black appropriation cats. I mean, they just attacking
This
every
bad.
dog on people. And I thought that was funny that they gave a callback to the Netflix Daredevil. Was like, is it gonna take you 30 minutes to take out all these goons or henchmen, whichever one they are? Is it gonna take you? That was good comedy. I appreciated that. Um, I almost want to get on the body count for a hot second, man. What's up, man? The body. Oh, we didn't do our intro. Single female lawyer having lots of sex.
Somebody get your boy, man.
Because apparently I'm not. We can't use the clip, but I can sing it at will. So I will do that in the next episode to start us off. Man, that body count is real, and man, in eight episodes, man. How long has this show? How long has this season been in the span of weeks and
She's
months?
only screwed three people.
In 8 episodes.
Yes.
And that's okay, guys, and that's okay, because we stand up for women and y'all do whatever y'all want to do. Men do it all the time, so there's that. Um, man, but that gala gave me Carrie vibes, bro. Like it started going red, and like everybody was about to start. You know what I'm saying, man? If y'all know about the show, there's this movie called Carrie, and basically what she is, she has telekinesis, and she's always getting bullied and whatnot. And they had that moment and the light started flashing, the scene turns red, and all that stuff. It was a very Carrie-esque moment. Another callback or a nod to another female lead character, and they always looking at women as being just too mean and stuff. And I think that they spoke on that because we respect that. That needs to be highlighted. And then Elliot Rogers' gang came in, and that just kind of just ruined everything. So I don't know. It was a very good episode. I appreciated it. I honestly thought that Blonsky and his crew was going to end up being behind that, like he was going.
Oh wow.
No, he really about that namaste life. So man, best episode of the season.
Probably, yeah, just because of Daredevil and himself. Like everybody was looking forward to Daredevil appearing. Everybody, he did wonderful work. I enjoyed every second that Matt Murdock was on screen. I'll tell you right now, if you ain't seen the episode, you will enjoy every second Matt Murdock is on screen.
Is
Period.
that canon? Is that canon? Him in She-Hulk? Is that
As far as
canon?
I remember, yeah, I think it is canon that they screw. So I mean, but She-Hulk in the comics has made her way through an abundance of heroes. So it wouldn't surprise me whether it is or isn't. But hey, what I think
Okay.
so. I love Matt Murdock on the show, and just the only thing that this episode has me a bit bitter about or a bit sour is that I I'm not sure, and this is bad because they stretched this entire series out for 8 episodes when it really you could have done this in about four. But because honestly, I will tell anybody, look, She-Hulk is 8 episodes long. We got the ninth episode next week, which is season finale or whatever. I will tell everybody, look, you really don't need to watch about four of these. You can get through like episode one, probably two, and then because that's Madison and one. You can get through episode one, two. I think it's episode four. or 5, whenever Luke pops up and you see
You pull off
Daredevil.
the magician.
And this episode, you skipped it. Like, but whatever episode it might be the magician episode or whatever. But episode 1, episode 2 with Mia Blonsky, once he gets released, and you get him good. And then the episode with Luke gets introduced, and this one. That's 4 episodes. Though I enjoyed episode 7, it's not necessary to the plot for the most part. But I enjoyed episode 7. But you can get through with them 4 episodes and basically be caught up with the entirety of the important story of She-Hulk. But if you just want to laugh, episode 7. But that's pretty much about it. So that's what 1, 2, 4, and 8. But anyway, to my original point, the thing that I'm a bit bitter about is I don't know if they're gonna sew up everything in one episode next week. Now, I'm pretty sure next week is gonna have to be like a 40-minute, close to an hour long episode, because it's series finale, season finale, whatever. But because we still got everything of the intellectual website or whatever. We still have the fact that they have her blood, what they want to use her blood for. We still have the fact of who the freak is the leader of that organization that's been after her. We still have the whole thing of why did y'all have new Asgardian weapons in episode, was it 3, 2, 3, whatever the case may be? Why did y'all have new Asgardian weapons out of nowhere? We still don't have an answer for that. So we got that problem. And then we got, She-Hulk herself being arrested by a mysterious organization, which I don't know if it's SWORD or the people of Prevention Control or somebody new. Then you got to get her out. Then she got to figure out what she's going to do with her life, because I'm pretty sure after this, they're not going to keep her as a lawyer, because now she's caused collateral damage and putting their lives in danger. So now I'm pretty sure that her career as a She-Hulk attorney at law is pretty much over with. So now they're going to have to figure out some spot for her to go to or something for her to do, because she ain't going to be able to fund her apartment and stuff anymore because she won't have a job. So now we got to figure out what we're going to do. And at this point, it's just, I don't know if they're going to sew all of that up in one episode, because, then the other problem with this is that they got to do some crazy big fight scene with some major antagonist. And, She-Hulk, Jen even said, is this going to mean like a Red Hulk appearance or something like that? It could, but just either way, they have to set up for some big antagonist for her to fight. And so, okay, so now she got to fight some antagonist that y'all have to drum up in one episode. Then she got to fight said antagonist. Then we got to figure out what we're gonna do. So basically, it's a lot of like a spider web. It's a lot of different things in different directions that y'all done painted out over the course of this entire series. That y'all done stretched out, just to get us to the middle of friggin' October. And now we need y'all to actually sew all this up, and we got try and do it all in 2 episodes.
35 minutes. No, actually not even. It'd be 29.
Ain't even 2 episodes, because this episode set up for the next one. So literally, they got to sew all this big spider web of extra stuff up in 1 episode. And in my opinion, I hope I'm wrong, but in my mind, I just don't think they're gonna do it. I think they're just gonna leave some of this stuff out for the next episode. Like, I mean, to be fair, they've done it in some of the other shows. Some shows like Hawkeye, for example, Hawkeye sold everything up, but Hawkeye didn't string everything along past 6 episodes. Hawkeye had everything, and it sold everything up for the most part, at least. It sold everything up, other than just pretty much sold everything, especially because it was an extension of Black Widow. Miss Marvel got like a whole big hole left open, but that one's gonna be sold up in the Marvels. So, but because She-Hulk has never been shown to be in any other movie or anything in the future, I don't really know how this is gonna link up in perfect. They opened up Daredevil, and Daredevil going back to New York, and it's just like, bro, I don't even know what freaking happened to this. So there's a lot that they got to sew up in one episode. Otherwise, they're gonna leave some holes out to be fixed in the future, wherever that is, because we ain't got no timetable or no clue where She-Hulk will pop up or what she's gonna do after this point. So they got a lot of holes to fill, and my bitterness is just I don't think they're gonna fill up every hole in a 40-minute episode. I just don't see it. A big fight scene, introduce Red Hulk or whoever you want to have her fight and all that kind of stuff. Matter of fact, I'll even go on a limb and say next episode is gonna be a combination of everybody that she's helped over the course of the entire series. They're gonna come up and help her break out of jail. Abomination and Wong gonna pop up out of nowhere and bust her out of jail, and Matt Murdock is gonna be her lawyer. Some crap like that, So I don't know. They did nail Daredevil. Like I'm saying, I loved every second that Matt Murdock was on screen. Let that be known. I love it. But just I don't think they're going. I just don't think they're gonna lock up every hole and every little quote unquote mystery that they've opened up in this series of 8 episodes. I don't think they're sealing them all in one 40-minute, 41-minute episode. I just don't see it. I think they're gonna leave some holes out there, and it's anybody's guess what movie, what series is gonna fix them. But just I don't think they're sewing all this up in one episode, bro. That's my thing. And my only thing, my only negative takeaway from this is that now
Mm.
we got so many mysteries and so many things. I just don't see them linking them all up in one episode. I just don't.
Okay, I give you that. Now, here's here. Look, man, you said all that, and I got one thing to say. I think it's very convenient that they came out with the Logan reveal, and then we got that little piece with the where homegirl had the Wolverine type claws right after she said that.
Two postscripts
With the
and
makeup
just the one.
brush.
You asking for a lot.
I don't know what they said.
You asking for a lot
Oh,
in this one. That's just
oh,
a 40-minute episode,
oh.
bro. You asking for more. You asking for a heck of a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot about what the freak Hulk has been doing in space this whole time. That's a whole other mystery. So you dang skip. Now I'm dang near guaranteed that they're not sewing up every hole in the next episode. I'm pretty much guaranteed they ain't gonna sew all of it up. So now I gotta go in the next week. Be like, all right, how much are you giving me?
Street level, man. But I'm just saying, did you catch the Easter egg with the Hugh Jackman thing? And then Shorty came out with the claws. I thought I that stood out to me, and I was like, see, y'all know everything that's about to happen. I know y'all wrote it. And for the next 5, 6, 7 years, I know y'all wrote it, but I like these little pieces that they give to us and stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But it's cool because it's like you gave us Matt Murdock from Spider-Man the last time we saw Spider-Man. So I'm like, I just like these little Easter eggs that they drop. It keeps the interest going into the MCU. I'm here for that. We just waiting for John Krasinski to just randomly walk by and
Hmm.
pass next week. Maybe he's the one that's funding. I don't know. We we're asking for a lot, and we could get a lot, and that would be interesting. OG Hulk, that would be interesting. But I think we do get another Hulk. Some kind. Please don't give me a season finale with Titanium. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah.
I know that's been her biggest rival in this series, and I feel like that's how you do a season finale is bring them back one more time. But
Nah.
don't give me that, man. Don't give me that.
Titania ain't got nothing to do with this story, like because She Hulk's in serious crap now. Like the only thing I see of Titania is her helping bust her out. Like I said, I can see everybody over the course of the series, Titania, Wong, Abomination. I can see all of them coming together and
Yeah,
breaking them out. Sure,
yeah,
but
yeah.
not like Titania. No, not like no man. I say I can see Red Hulk, whatever thing they're gonna make them fight, and it's cool.
I'm here
I'm
for it,
fine
man.
with I'm fine with the episode just now because I even forgot about the whole Hulk thing that they put in the background. I'm guaranteed now they're not sewing everything up in the next episode. I'd be lucky if I get 75% of what they did over the episode getting sold up. I'd be lucky if I get 75%. I ain't lying. There's a lot.
That's a good question. And let's kind of wrap it up here. When will we see She-Hulk on the big screen? What do you think it'll be? And if you don't mind dropping it back up there, what was it? Secret Invasion or Secret Wars? Oh, Secret Invasion, Echo, or World War Hulk special? Or is there another? Is there another like story that you think that he'll appear in?
I mean, I think one World War Hulk hasn't been formally announced, hasn't been made an official thing or anything. So I mean, Abomination's already here. So we see
He's
him
here.
earlier in the series. So I mean, that ain't nothing new. But if I had to make,
He might
if
become a
I had to
Groot
make
kind
a
of character.
guess,
Like he's a cute abomination. He that might be his thing now.
if I had to make a guess, it wouldn't surprise me if you saw She-Hulk in probably like Secret Invasion. I think that would be the best guess I could give off of when I could expect to see
She
her. Because
ready for that? Is she ready for that?
it's not that she's ready for that. It's just because he's incognito, which I'm talking about like because he's incognito.
That's above her. Kane might be above her. I don't know if
But
she
I mean,
ready to
like
be involved with Kane.
Avengers, Kang Dynasty, yeah, like the Avengers, everybody gonna be in there more or less. Like, just we don't really know what the full synopsis of that. But yeah, everybody's gonna be in Kang Dynasty, but that's 2 years from now. I could easily see us seeing at least seeing She Hulk before then. But if I had to make a guess, I would say she'll be here but I could see Secret Invasion only because if She-Hulk goes like underground, quote unquote, just be like a secret superhero or some crap like that.
Oh, after the season finale, she does
Yes,
this
because like I
thing.
said, she
Yeah.
can't go back to her regular life as it is now. Like, and there's no way they're gonna let her, go back and be a lawyer after she's basically put lives in danger by destroying the monitor and breaking up the building. There's just no way that's gonna happen. So, in my opinion, I could easily see just them being like, screw it, just have her go underground, or even random thing at the end of the episode. Fury comes out of nowhere. She's like, "Hey, how do I get out of all this mess?" And Fury comes out. He's like, "Hey, since you ain't got nothing to do right now, I need your help with something.
Oh
Come help
my
me with
God.
it."
Would
And
that would that would that make you pop if that happens in what would make you pop in episode 9? That's for the season finale.
what will make me pop?
Given all the pieces we have now, is there a piece or something in there that would make like is a Cumberbatch or whatever his name is, Benedict Cumberbatch, the guy played Doctor Strange.
Strange?
If he just comes and hangs out for just a hot second, like, oh hey,
No.
okay,
I'm gonna
what do
tell
you
you right
think?
now.
Given the pieces we actually have,
The only thing that could make me pop, and pretty much a lot of these at this point, but the only thing that can make me pop at the end of She-Hulk is a mutant appearance. I don't care who,
okay,
I don't care which one, just a mutant appearance would be the only thing that would make me pop in She-Hulk. That is it. Nothing else would make me pop. Because it's just like, I'm pretty sure you can do some surprises or whatever that can make. I'm pretty sure, but they'll be a little bit out of the wazoo. But like it'll be something like what Kane the Conqueror pops up or something like that. Like I'd just be like, okay, what the freak? Like that don't even make sense. So I'd have no choice but to pop on that because that just is out of the woodwork. But just something that's not too far out of the realm possibility. The thing that would make me pop, it would be a mutant appearance because you could put any mutant here, just roll of the run of the mill anything, and it could make somewhat sense. Especially if she getting captured by this group, and this group all of a sudden has captured a few other mutants and I just so happen to see a freaking Jean Grey or Scott Summers held prisoner or something like that. You ain't got to give me a big one. You can give me Jubilee, Nightcrawler, freaking Mystique. I'll take any of them and I'd be happy. And then some ideas say, no, the thing might be here too. The thing I'd be okay with. I wouldn't be mad at it. I can tell you that much. I wouldn't be mad at the thing, but because he's expected and the thing isn't not super popular to me, I wouldn't get, I wouldn't pop off. But I'd be like, okay, the thing is here, cool. But if you want me to pop off, give me a mutant.
hi,
Straight
my
up.
name
I
is
don't
Jean
want just the
Grey.
X-Men team. Give me a mutant.
Hi, my name is Jean Grey, and I need representation because I burnt this house down, and like almost as if I were a phoenix.
Yeah, see, there you
Let's
go.
let's go back down that road.
There you go.
Man, but man, final thoughts on the episode. We'll get on up out of here, man. I just want to say I thought it was a good episode. I had based off of last week's episode, I've just grown to just love Jen a little bit more. She's got problems and she's been ghosted. But I enjoy her growth, but at the same time, man, this was the earliest that we got into action this whole series. So that was fun for her to actually like she actually they did some Marvel stuff. So all you incels out there, you're welcome. You're welcome. You got a fight scene. There you go. There you go. So yeah, man, I definitely I think it was the best episode of the season. How about you, my boy?
Oh yeah, this is easily the best episode of the season. It's just I'm mad we took us 8 episodes to get there, but we finally got somewhere. And I basically say it's because of Matt Murdock. Matt Murdock carried the episode. He's
Carries
good.
for sure.
He's good.
Well, Monray, where can they find you at, my boy?
You already know your boy Monray Hudson. Everywhere on the internet, you see the word Monray Hudson, whether it be Facebook, TikTok, especially Instagram. Your boy is there, as well as on the Blurred Cartel all over the internet, and of course, or Make It Make Sense on Saturdays on this same channel, on the Blurred channel. Catch everything that's trending. You know I got you. Come hear what I got to say.
You already know, and it's your boy Uniqo Williams, but go to uniqowilliams.com because all those things lead to where you at right now. And I want to give a special shout out to the boss, the CEO, Zell May. This looks amazing. We look some good today. Looking professional in this thing, man. So
That
join us
was
next
it.
week. for She-Hulk Attorney at Law, the season finale. But we got all the other shows coming up. You know how we do. Blur Cartel in the house. All the homies is coming up. Game of Thrones now. Dragons, y'all. Woo! Look, he done threw up Andor. I thought I gave up when you gave up. But with that being said, it's another episode of what we call this 99 reviews. We'll see y'all next week. But watch everything else over on 99 Media. I holla.
Yeah, don't worry. They might do Andor at the end and just do an overall review of everything by the end of it. Who knows?
That might have to work.
If you're lucky.